How's it going, everyone? Sir Douglas here once again with a brand new video. And considering we're in the middle of preseason now, we are about to have our first preseason game against the Hamilton Tiger Cats. I figure I'd get on here after a long while and talk about how the offseason went for Toronto. Now, I know I haven't been here, and I apologize. Been very busy in the offseason, not gonna lie. But here I am now, and here I am going to be talking about this. When I last left you guys, I made a wish list video of what I would like, of just spitballing ideas of what I wanted to see out of free agency, and none of it came true. Just about. The only thing that you could say came true was Deveris Daniels not being brought back. He actually retired just prior to camp. And you know what? All the best to him. He was a great pair of hands for Toronto for a few years. So all the best to him. Hope he does well. But the rest of it, yeah, none of that happened. Like Janarian Grant is still with the team, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. He's a very capable returner, but hopefully he's got the speed back, because I know last season he didn't have the speed that he normally had over the course of the last few years that we've had him. Dejon Brissett wasn't returned. Then again, you take a look at our wide receiver core. He would be struggling for playtime. He really would be. I mean, our top five. It's Makai Polk, DeMonte Coxey, Dave Unger III, Jake Herslow, and Kevin Mittal. He's going to be really, I think he would have been struggling to find room. They would be struggling to find room in trying to get him minutes, right? So he went off side with Calgary. The biggest hurt though was Wynton McManus. But then again, after what we saw last year, I'm kind of not surprised that the team decided to go in a different direction. I'm not really surprised. I wanted to keep him because he's an excellent player. So, unfortunately, when we let him go, he signed just down the road. Really? Really? You really want me to hate you now, man? I don't know if I can. But, I mean, I'm going to have to. It's my job. Anyway. So, and then obviously the other two pie in the sky ideas never came true either. So I wasn't surprised. Those were just like wild picks out of the air, you know what I mean? So I'm not surprised with any of that. But the Argos did make moves, and in my opinion, they did the right ones. They really did. I mean, they were fantastic. They were actually pretty clinical in free agency this year. I mean, they brought back a Darius Pickett after being cut in Ottawa because we all know Ryan Dinwiddie doesn't like him. So we got him back. Robert Priester decided to follow him along from Ottawa back to Toronto. If you don't know, Robert Priester, you could say, he was the dagger in 2024. He got the pick six that essentially won us a Grey Cup. We also got Ralph Hawley back from his attempt to get in with the NFL. We all know Ralph Hawley. I thought he was spectacular when he was here, and it hurt when we lost him. But now he's back, so our defensive line is going to be very, very tough. And then on top of all of that, we also had Dwayne Hendricks come back. He was really. I thought he was pretty good when he was here. And I think the biggest piece out of all of this, Deshaun Amos came back. He managed to find the right combination of like Benadryl and Allegra to get over the winning allergy and come back from Hamilton. That to me is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Absolutely fantastic. So now, I think our defense is going to be a hell of a lot better than it was last year. I said, and bear in mind, I also said this on the Fancast as well, that I walked into Alumni Stadium in Guelph, and there was a bit of a buzz, bit of a really positive energy in the air this year at training camp on day one. And normally I can tell how the team is going to do just based off the day one energy, just based off of that. 2025, I didn't really feel it. Didn't really feel like something was going to happen. 2024, though, I thought almost immediately after 5 minutes that we were going to be going deep. This year, despite a lot of obstacles in the way, such as a 7-game road trip to start the season, only having 6 home games this year, I think, and also on top of all that, a brand new coaching staff, brand new head coach. This team's going to turn some heads, I think. This team is going to turn some heads. Where they're going to end up in the standings, I have no idea. But I just know that there's going to be a lot of doubters, a lot of naysayers that are going to kind of be, I'm going to kind of get a pie made up for them. Man, it's a nice big slice of humble pie that I'm going to make up for those guys when ultimately the Argos are doing better than what anyone ever expected. And of course, on top of all that, despite all of our defensive returnees and defensive upgrades, you could say, Chad Kelly's going to be starting this year. And from what I saw, I was there for day one and I was there for the double blue game. It looks like he hasn't missed a beat. I mean, he still makes the odd mistake. It's going to happen, right? But he looks like he hasn't missed a beat at all. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell if he had a severely broken leg and was off and didn't play competitive down of football for 18 months. You never would have noticed that, right? So that was the majority of what has happened this year. And then of course there was the draft, and our top pick, sadly, decided to sign with, of all teams, the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know why people think that the NFL is so good when you have teams like the Jets, the Browns, the Raiders. When you have those caliber of teams down south, I mean, no offense, they're utter crap compared to some of the stuff that we have up north. But yet, they're the ones that get all the attention. Anyway, that's an aside. But anyway, so our top draft pick signed with the Raiders, sadly. But the kids have been showing up, and the kids have been doing quite well in training camp. So we'll have to wait and see, because Hamilton and Toronto were going to be kicking off at 4 o'clock today. So we'll have to wait and see how everything pans out, because we don't know how this group is going to do. And really, from 2 training camp games, you're not going to know. We're not going to know until week 2 what this team is capable of, truly. But based on the off season, a lot of people are still like, the CFL, 3 Down Nation, everybody's putting Toronto in 9th on the power rankings. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You do so at your own peril. That's all I've got, really. Just a short one this time around, because I know I got the prediction video coming up, and there's going to be a bunch of other things as well. But of course, live streams, away game live streams are going to be coming back. Some of them are going to be quote unquote home game live streams this year. And then on top of all that, you're going to see obviously the instant reactions are going to come back, but they're going to be slightly different this year. You'll see when I do them. There won't be one for this game coming up, but there will be one next week, next Friday night in Guelph. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned, and I'll have the live stream schedule up as well soon. But yeah, like that's pretty much all I got for this time around. I will make sure you like and subscribe as always, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Cheers, everyone.